Hi guys, welcome back to Comparing and Contrasting the Adventures of Franklin and his friends. Today we are going to read Franklin Rides a Bike. I picked this one because I was thinking that many of you are probably starting to take the training wheels off of your bikes and learning how to ride, and so I thought maybe you might be able to make some comparisons to yourself and Franklin, and also think, I have some things in common with this character, even though he is fiction, right? Franklin rides a bike. Franklin could swim underwater and hit a home run. He knew how to climb the monkey bars and pump himself high on the swings. But Franklin had a problem. He couldn't ride his bicycle without training wheels. That's better. In the spring, all of Franklin's friends had training wheels on their bikes. Beaver was the brave one. She took her wheels off first. And there's Beaver. She practiced and practiced. Then she went to the park to show off. "Look at me," she shouted. "I can ride all by myself." Franklin watched Beaver ride around in circles. It wasn't long. How's that? It wasn't long before Beaver could signal with one paw and hold on to the handlebar with the other. Soon everyone but Franklin could ride without training wheels. "We're going on a picnic," said Bear. "Come on." Franklin was worried that his friends would make fun of his training wheels. "I'm not hungry," Franklin fibbed. He went home to eat lunch alone. How do you think Franklin was feeling? Let's look at the picture. What do you think might happen? Remember, pictures tell a story. Afterwards, Franklin asked his mother to help take the training wheels off of his bike. He wanted to ride all by himself. He sat on his bike and his mother gave him a push. Franklin wiggled and wobbled and teetered and tottered. Then he fell off into the flower bed. "I can't do it," he said. "I'm never riding this bike again." Have you ever been frustrated like that? For the rest of the week, Franklin felt left out. He watched as his friends rode off without him. They were becoming great explorers on their bikes. On Saturday, Franklin's friends zoomed by his house. "That looks fun," he thought. "I can't ride without my training wheels, though," he groaned. "Did you give it your best effort?" asked his mother. "Well," said Franklin, "maybe I could try one more time." Franklin sat on his bike. "It's tippy," he cried. His mother held on to the seat. "Try it. I won't let go until you tell me." Franklin pedaled while his mother guided the bicycle from behind. He felt unsteady and very unsure. "I'm going to fall," he said, and he stopped pedaling. "Riding a bicycle is difficult," Franklin's mother said. "But you can't give up just because it's frustrating." "It's too hard for me," said Franklin. "It was easy for my friends. Do you think everything comes easily for them?" she asked. Franklin had to think about that. Franklin went to the park. He saw Beaver struggling to swing on the monkey bars. Each time she got to the third rung, she fell into the sand below. "No, Beaver," said Bear. "Do it like this. It's easy." "Easy for you," said Beaver. She tried one more time and fell again. "Maybe tomorrow," Beaver grumbled. Franklin remembered when Badger learned to swim. She was afraid to put her head under water. "It's easy," said Franklin. "Just do it." Badger had spluttered and cried. It took her a long time to feel good in the water. Now she could swim from one end of the pond to the other. Franklin thought about the first time Fox played baseball. He couldn't hit the ball at all, but he tried and tried until one day Fox got a home run. Just then, Porcupine came by. She moved very slowly. She pointed to the pads on her knees, wrists, and elbows. "They make me feel funny," she said, "but they keep me safe." "That's it!" cried Franklin, and he hurried home. Franklin put on padding. He lined the walk with old pillows. "I'm ready to try again," Franklin told his mother. "Now I won't worry if I fall." Franklin sat on his bike and his mother held on to the seat. Franklin wibbled and wobbled and teetered and tottered. He fell many times, but he never gave up. Then it happened. Franklin told his mother to let go. He didn't veer into the bushes and he didn't crash. "Way to go," cheered his mother. Finally, he was riding his bike all by himself. "I can do it," he shouted. Franklin rode to the park to show his friends. "Look at me," he called. Franklin tried to signal with one hand like Beaver, but he toppled over. "I think I'll work on that," he laughed. "Not everything is as easy as it looks." So, have you tried taking the training wheels off of your bike yet? Another thing that you could think about that Franklin thought about was maybe something that you tried and didn't get on the first time. Remember, we have to have that growth mindset that if it's something we really want to do or something we have to do, we have to keep practicing and keep trying really hard. And eventually we'll get it. And sometimes people get things before we do. And there are some things that we get before other people do. And that's okay, right? We just have to be supportive of one another. All right, guys, so your assignment for today is to think about Franklin's adventures in this story and how they are the same as Franklin's reading club, Franklin Stays Up, and Franklin in the Thunderstorm. And also, how are they different? So I saw that someone made a really great assignment. They took and wrote and drew a picture of how they were the same and how they were different. And then they did a video explaining their picture, and then they acted it out. So I think that would be fun. Maybe you could try that as well. See you soon, guys. Have a great day.